Hakuna Matata everyone, Nymphas here. So today I want to explore how the stagger mechanic works in Remnant 2. I've been looking online and haven't really found a kind of explanation that I was happy with. Also the game doesn't really explain how this mechanic works either. So by the looks of it, every enemy has a stagger bar which is invisible for us. So it's all happening in the background. So once you deal enough damage and fill this invisible bar up, then the enemy gets staggered. Now, this can be really frustrating on three types of enemies that I can really think of. One are the ones that set themselves on fire, so immolate themselves, and then they try to rush you, and they keep coming and coming. Well, just like your mom on a Saturday afternoon. The other enemy types is the little frogman from the second DLC. The mutated people. And well, third is I guess we can count the elite enemies here. What I want to do is run a few tests. Now the game does offer you kind of two aids that can help you to combat the stagger. One which is a relic fragment, a red mythic relic fragment, which is called the stagger damage, and the other one is a ring called the wood ring. So what I wanted to do is run a few tests with these items equipped, and then the same test when the items are not equipped, and see if it makes any difference whatsoever, and would it be beneficial. So with further ado, let's run the tests. So first we're gonna equip the Hunt Master, and then we're gonna trigger one of the enemies to rush us. 1, 2, 3 bullets, and then he's staggered, he's gone down. And then I'm gonna try to do a few more bullets, and then I guess he's dead. So let's try that again on a different enemy. So let's trigger another one and let him run towards us. 1, 2, 3. So third bullet has staggered him. And then another 3 to get him down. Now what we can do is now we're going to equip the ring. Now all mine are in alphabetical order, so we're going to scroll down all the way to the W and find the wood ring. And then we're going to go and find the red relic fragment. Equip that. And then reset the scenario at the stone. I tend to find that, when I equipped and unequipped the items, it didn't really make any difference until I actually reset everything at the stone, so just be mindful of that. Now let's trigger the enemy and then see what happens. Okay, the first one straight away has staggered him, the second one as well, third one as well. So what we can see here is that every single bullet, every single shot is actually staggering the enemy, which in my opinion is a big difference. Now let's unequip the items, and then let's change the weapon to the Wrangler and run the experiment again and see what will happen. So we're going to trigger the enemy, wait till he's rushing us. Okay, now 2 bullets have staggered him, and then another 4 to get the second stagger. Now we can try this on the enemy. Okay, now the third bullet has staggered him and he's down. Now let's equip the items. So again, we'll scroll all the way down to W to equip the wood ring. And then go to the hearts and select the red fragment and reset at the stone. Okay, now let's trigger the enemy. And the first one triggered straight away, second one triggered, third one triggered, and the fourth one triggered, and the fifth one triggered the stagger as well. Okay, so we gonna see the same result here, that every single bullet is triggering the stagger. So we are hitting the threshold where the stagger bar is full, and he is stopping his rush animation. That's excellent news. Now, just to be sure, let's run the experiment again. Trigger the enemy. Okay, the second one is triggered. Stagger, and then another 5 bullets to actually stop him finally. Let's try that again. Let's trigger the enemy. Let him rush towards us. One, two again. Second bullet now done the stagger, and we now hit the crit. But again, 2, 3, 4, and then another 4 bullet to get the final stagger, and he's down. Now let's equip the items again. So let's go down to the wood ring, and then let's equip the relic fragment, and then reset the stone and run the experiment again. Okay, now let's trigger the enemy. And we're seeing the same result here. Every single bullet is actually stopping his rush animation and filling the stagger bar up. He can't do nothing. Okay, that's great. Now try it out on a different variety of enemies. So let's look at an elite, a witch. So you can pump in a full magazine that gets her triggered and staggered. That gives you enough time to reload the whole magazine, and then do that again, and then in a matter of time she is down. Okay, let's finish these 4s. Clear the heads, and then what we can do is we can try this out on the mutated frog people. Now 2 of them are lurking here, so as you can see, this is perfect. Every single shot is stopping their rush and staggering them. So if you do have any problems fighting these kind of enemies, equip these 2 items. Again, I'm running the experiment again. They actually can't do anything. So this is the way. So I will leave you with some gameplay. And remember, hands above the doorway. And see you soon. Bye bye.
Fresh prey.
no more room.
Target practice.